In GeoMaps, we can add point of interest layers to visualize additional geographic detail such as power stations, schools, businesses, or districts, and to filter locations within a certain distance of specific points of interest. These layers are based on point of interest sets that we set up in the models area. There are 3 ways to define point of interest sets: using Esri shapefiles, which we can create ourselves or download from several sources, from existing models that include a location dimension created by geo-enriching the data, or from a local file that includes latitude and longitude data. We'll start by creating a point of interest set based on an Esri shapefile. First, we need to choose the appropriate files, which, in this example, were downloaded from the census.gov website and represent California county boundaries. Esri shapefiles include multiple components, but we need only the files with the SHP and DBF extensions. The file names must otherwise be identical. Next, we'll enter a name for the point of interest set. We can also add an optional description if desired. In the Spatial Reference ID list, we need to select the appropriate spatial reference system. Note that if we can't determine the SRID, there are tools online that can help us choose the appropriate code to use. If the SRID is not currently supported, there are also tools available that will allow us to convert the shapefile to a supported SRID format. In this example, we'll choose the third option. Finally, we'll choose the value to display when the cursor is hovered over a data point. We can also choose whether we want the point of interest set to be enabled for use once it's created. California counties are now available as points of interest. Next, we'll create a point of interest set based on an existing model. We'll start by specifying a name, and then choose the model on which we want to base the points of interest. Only models that have been geo-enriched appear in the list for selection. In this example, we'll use the Office Locations model. Now we'll specify the location dimension for the selected model and the tooltip text. Finally, we'll create one more point of interest set based on a local file. We'll start by navigating to the local file with our points of interest and giving the set a name. Points of interest based on a local file always use a single pair of coordinates for each location, so the layers generated always contain discrete points rather than complex shapes. We need to map the latitude and longitude settings to the appropriate columns in the dataset and set the tooltip text. All 3 point of interest sets are now available to be added to GeoMaps in our stories. Thanks for watching.